Hello, and welcome to my world of mayhem and makeup, of chaos and cosmetics, and of a third alliteration to be thought of at a later time. My name is Pretty Damaged, and I'm here to lead you on a journey that I really have no qualifications to lead you on. However, it's going to be fun. Today I'm going to do something I've been kind of sitting on for a while, but I was hoping to do some of the blind tutorials before this. However, my sister has still not gotten back to me, and on that note, hey, lesbian lamp pirate, I need those. Chop chop. Anyway, today I'm going to do my version of the Mad Hatter, so enjoy. Whenever I'm creating a look, I will choose a reference photo. For this, I used this photo. I then put on a hairnet of some kind. Whether or not I'm wearing a wig, I usually do this. Partially because my hair is short and it's harder to pull up in a ponytail, but also because it literally is just really good for keeping your hair out of your face. I know I don't put them on properly. I don't do a lot of things properly. Like I said, I have no qualifications to be doing this, so. The first thing I'm going to do for this look, because he is very pale, is I'm going to paint my face white. Which means I have to find my white face paint, so that's going to take me a second. Right back. Something I have learned just through my own experimentation, I haven't seen this in any beauty vlogs or tutorials or anything, but it is really important, super important, to take your time while blending. If you try to rush it, you're gonna end up looking patchy. Even when you're doing regular like contouring, there's no two ways about it. If you rush, you are going to look blotchy. Doing cosplay and you're making your face all one color, you want to make sure you get your ears. I'm gonna be wearing a wig, so there's a good chance they'll be covered, but if part of it does stick out, it will be very obvious that that is not your natural skin tone. It's the same with the hands, which I am super guilty of never painting my hands. Probably not even going to do it for this even after saying this, but if you're going somewhere like cosplaying, you're gonna want to paint your hands. So you're gonna want a really good paint, or I guess maybe carry some with you. I just feel like that would be very taxing. I don't know how people who cosplay at events keep their hands painted. If you know, please tell me. Maybe I'll use it. I don't know. This is the first coat of white. As you can see, it is very blotchy, but I'm going to go back and hit it again. As you can see, I did not do my hands. Surprise, surprise. I also didn't do anything with my eyebrows because theoretically I could put spirit gum and some fake hair and do the crazy feathery eyebrows like he has, but I don't have fake hair and I don't have spirit gum, so I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna draw some crazy eyebrows on. So as soon as I dry, I'll do the second coat and we'll move on to some of the shading, some contour with color, which is fun. So I did the second coat on one half of my face just to illustrate how important it is to do the second part. I had an error while I was trying to use face paint as my contour because it's pink and I don't have any pink contour, but I do have pink eyeshadow, so we're gonna go with that. So this version is going to have really intense cheekbones. So I'm not really afraid to go really heavy with this, partially because they are such dramatic cheekbones, but also because I can always go back in with the white and fix it up if I need to. Interesting thing is it's a little bit shiny, so from my perspective it looks a little weird. The lighting on here doesn't reflect shiny reflect, but it doesn't show that issue. So on the camera it looks really good, but I wouldn't wear this to, like, you know, any type of convention or anything like that. But for our purposes it works. And apparently this cheek is still a little bit wet, so it's not blending as well as this cheek. That's unfortunate, but I can fix that. So then I'm going to take this fairly soft bristle brush, which apparently still has some stuff on it from the last thing I did, and use that same pink color all under the eyes. Create a nice varied gradient. If I even used that term correctly. I probably didn't, to be honest with you, but we're gonna go with it. And that'll create that effect there. Alright, I'm gonna go back and correct this after it all dries, but it's still wet, so I'm gonna let it keep going. So we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna do the eyebrows. Like I said, I'm not gonna do the crazy, wild eyebrows because I just don't have the stuff to do it. But what I am going to do is create my own little orange eyebrows to go with my very orange wig that I'm going to be wearing with this. So I'm just going to take some orange red face paint and I'm going to mix it with a tiny bit of yellow. I mean very tiny. And I'm going to just draw them on. Kind of crazy, kind of hectic, not really paying much attention to what they're doing, to be honest with you. As long as they're going in a direction, I'm not going to worry about it. No. And this is actually my eyebrow brush, which I don't normally use with face paint, and I'm actually feeling kind of guilty about it, but I've already committed to it, so I'm going to do it anyway. But yeah, I'm just gonna go crazy with these. He has crazy eyebrows. Just keep all the kind of looks like fire because the orange and the yellow or the red and the yellow are kind of blending interestingly. Just kind of go crazy. Oh, I'm having the same problem I think with this side of my face not being dry, so I'm gonna let that dry and then we're gonna continue. All right, we seem to be a bit more dry, so I'm gonna continue out and over with the crazy eyebrows. Oh, this is totally ruining my yellow, but that's okay. And put it in like that. As you can see, I have two not even close to matching crazy eyebrows. That's okay, it's the Mad Hatter. They don't have to match, they don't have to be perfect. He's supposed to be insane, so. I'm also going to go ahead and I'm going to fix this right here now that it's dry. I'm going to take my blender sponge and a little bit of the white, go back through and fix that up a bit, and we'll go from there. So a good portion of the makeup is done. I did do the lip off camera, not intentionally, I just kept messing up the shoot. What I did was I put down a matte brown lip and then I put a purple over it to kind of try to create a mauve color. It's not perfect, but does it have to be? Really? It's the Mad Hatter. Plus, it's more of an inspired look. I'm actually going to be wearing a pair of contacts that look nothing like the contacts that Johnny Depp wore. But they're really cool and I really wanted to use them for this exact purpose. So I'm going to do it anyway. So in a minute, I'm going to pop on some lashes, even though this character's supposed to be a boy. I love me some lashes, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to pop on some lashes, pop in some contacts, not necessarily in that order. Put on my wig, and then I'll let you see what it all looks like with the coat and everything. So I've been told on more than one occasion that you should put on your contacts and then do your makeup. And I understand why. You don't want to mess up your makeup when you're holding your eyelid down or when your eyes are watering. I get it. But the problem is that sometimes you put in contacts and you can't see very clearly. So that makes it real difficult to do makeup. Alright, we're going to put on this wig. I look like Lucille Ball. Like if she and Johnny Depp had a baby, this is what it would look like. No, that would be a much more attractive baby. But anyway, so here, hopefully that helps. No, I just look like the episode where Lucille Ball dresses up like Harpo Marx. So I guess this is less of a Mad Hatter cosplay and more of an accidental Lucille Ball. Remember, just because it's broken doesn't mean it's not beautiful. Of a third alliteration to be thought of at a later date because hello and welcome to my world of makeup and mayhem. Hello and welcome to my world of cosmetics and chaos, of makeup and mayhem, and of a third alliteration to be that Phil. That was a cream contour kit. That might be bad. 1 minute. So whenever I'm recreating a look, I generally the difference between each side. I cannot extract